Right guys, how are we doing today? Today, I'm going to show you how to make some really crispy chicken pieces using chicken thighs. With these crispy chicken pieces, you'll be able to make your favorite dishes such as salt and pepper chicken or sweet chili chicken. I'm going to teach you step by step how to marinate and coat your chicken in batter and fry them in oil. So, without further ado, let's get going. So, get yourself some chicken thighs. You can use chicken thighs or you can use chicken breasts. Chicken thighs has bones, so if you don't want any bones, then I prefer you using chicken breasts instead. And also they're easier to cube. Whereas with chicken thighs, you'll have to debone them. Or if you want to eat them with bones, you'll have to chop them with a cleaver. You want them into smaller pieces. As you can see here, feel free to remove the skin if you want. For me, I personally don't remove the skin, I just keep it on, and it makes it really crispy as well. So for deboning, see how there's a bone in the center here? Get yourself a cleaver or just a sharp knife in general. Right into the chicken here, just where the bone finishes, and then just kind of pull it with your other hand, right? And then just saw into the chicken and move outwards. The chicken bone will naturally remove itself from the chicken thigh, and then you have a nice piece of fillet here, okay? And you can use this for like stock. It'll be a great chicken stock. And then what you want to do is just kind of slice this into like cubes, dice them. So you get some nice, chunks, small chunk of chicken. Get yourself a big metal bowl if you can. Again, I'm going to show you. So remove any unnecessary bits. Knife into the end of the bone and move outwards with the knife. So that way you're safe as well, okay? And then slowly just remove the bone like so. Right? Dice the chicken into cubes. So you get nice pieces of chicken like this. For the chopping method, if you do have a cleaver, then that's great. You can use this method. If not, then just use the deboning method. So again, same area of insert with the knife, down, but this time you're going all the way down, and then flip it over and just cut your chicken. So you still get some dice pieces. And for the bone piece, you want to split it into 3 equal sections, starting from here. So down, and again. Right? And remember guys, if you do leave your chicken with bones in, they will take a bit longer to fry. So again, down, 1, 2, get 3 pieces here, and then again, 1, 2. So you have 6 very nice pieces of chicken. I'm just gonna do the rest and I'll catch you in a bit. Sorry guys, just one tip there. If you are chopping your chicken, make sure you get a solid wooden board or a thicker board. It needs to absorb the impact. Otherwise, there is a chance of your board snapping, and that's not good. Alright guys, so in the bowl, just very simple condiments because again, you're cooking these chicken in other sauces. So you just want the most basic seasoning. Get yourself a tablespoon. This is 1 pack of chicken thighs, 1.1 kilograms. A third of a tablespoon of salt, sprinkle from the inside to the outside, MSG. And finally, sugar. And just to finish off, some white pepper and some sesame oil. In, just a dash. Okay, oh yeah, and 1 egg, okay? So give it a quick mix. We're just gonna let this sit and marinate for about 10-15 minutes. Or you can leave it in the fridge with a piece of cling film on overnight. But should be alright in about 15 minutes. Now the chicken's marinating, let's prep some vegetables for the dish. We have some very simple ingredients again. I am making salt and pepper chicken. Onion, halve it, dice it with the knife, just go down. carrot, just a very small amount of carrots, and then just kind of dice it into little cubes. This is just for some color basically. Pepper, a bit of red, and a bit of green. Dice them up. Into the bowl. Chili, a third of a chili will do. Just to give it a kick, right? I'm making them quite chunky as well so you can see them, and if you don't want to eat them, you can just leave them out. Spring onions, I'm going to finely slice. I'm making a sweet chili chicken and we'll be needing a bit of spring onions for that as well. 1 teaspoon of dehydrated garlic into the salt and pepper bowl. This is chili and garlic sauce and a salt and pepper mix. I'll share with you right now the recipe for that. That's for the salt and pepper. And then for the sweet chili dish, I'm going to use Thai sweet chili sauce, a bit of soy sauce, some sugar, and also some, what's it called? Some sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. Right. There we go. Alright guys, welcome back. Been about 15 minutes and the chicken is ready for coating. So the trick is just to use some potato starch. At home you can also use corn flour, but in a restaurant we use potato starch. So get yourself a big bowl, and I've got here 2 bowls of potato starch flour and a sieve. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how we do this. I need to extend my camera. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, great. So you might be wondering, so a few of you guys have asked me what's the difference between potato starch flour and corn flour. Potato starch flour will give you crispier results, so great for frying chicken, whereas cornstarch is more dense, so it is better for sauces, for thickening, for like stews, whereas potato starch, you know, it is lighter, so it will create crispier chicken. Potato starch flour at the ready. Grab some chicken and just throw it in there. In fact, throw all your chicken in there, right? And then just coat it thoroughly in the butter. Right, make sure every bit and every piece of chicken is nice and has been coated in the potato starch. So massage it a bit with your hands. Do this for about 2 minutes. Right, and then what I do is take off one glove, get your sieve, and just throw some chicken in there and shake it, right? Shake off the excess batter and then into the bowl, back into that bowl, saves you a bit of washing up, and just repeat this process. Any excess batter you can use for like other dishes, you can save them, but don't keep them for too long because it's been coated in the chicken. So what we do is just spin them. And there you are guys, your chicken is now ready for deep frying. Let's go. Wok on. I'm using some vegetable oil. Heat up your oil. This will take about 2 minutes. And make some coffee. Cheers guys. A very good morning to you all. So you might be wondering why we use so much oil at the restaurant. Well, first of all, this is a very high heat wok station. It needs a lot of oil for frying. And secondly, the wok is very deep, so you need enough oil to support the frying process. So how do you know when your oil is ready? Get a wooden chopstick. You see the bubbles? Off the heat. Chicken in. Back on high heat. Just slowly put your chicken everywhere, okay? Right, don't touch it for about 10 seconds. And then off the heat and slowly move the chicken. See how the crispy batter is forming. right? You want to very gently break up the chicken pieces. Back on medium heat. Right, now they're getting a bit harder. Now they're getting easier to separate because the batter has formed. And what you want to do is just let this fry for about 4 minutes in total. See you in a bit. Move your chicken around halfway through just to make sure that it doesn't stick to the wok. Alright guys, your chickens should be cooked. You see how it's all floating now? That means it's ready. Now, if you want, you can double fry your chicken, but I think this is crispy enough. Just fry it once for 4 minutes. Take it out. There you are guys, some very, very crispy pieces of chicken. Quick wash. Heat up your wok again. First of all, we're going to make salt and pepper chicken. Oil. Vegetables. There's quite a lot here. I'm going to save some. Fry. I'm using half the chicken. Toss. Salt and pepper. 1, 2. And now we serve. Some spring onions. Right, back into the wok. Quick wash again. Heat up your wok again, but this time, not too much. Oil. 1 teaspoon of dehydrated garlic. Sweet chili sauce, about 2 tablespoons. Right, a bit more. Soy sauce, about 1 tablespoon. So the ratio of sweet chili to soy is 2 to 1. Give it a mix. Sugar, 1 tablespoon. Chicken back in. Toss. Bit of oil. Green onions and some sesame seeds. And now we serve. There we are, salt and pepper chicken. That is very crispy. Sweet chili chicken. So much flavor. So there you are guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and that you've learned something today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. I think today I like the sweet chili a bit more. Both good though.